Yo everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your captain, Clomos, Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome. Oh my gosh, I haven't streamed in forever. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. So I may or may not have been completely MIA for the entire month of March. I'm very sorry. Honestly, even longer than that. It's been 6 weeks? I think? It's been a long time. So I get very busy during my stream time and ended up having to postpone multiple times. And then on top of that, how do I put it? On top of that, I had a trip to Japan, and that trip to Japan took 2 weeks. So I was very busy. I was very busy. But now I'm back. I said I'd play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, which I should probably pull up the MSQ list for. So that I know where I should stop. Looks like there is one. I want to do 10 quests today. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do about 11 quests today. I'm going to leave the next 9 to another day, because apparently 91 only has 2 quests. That's something, right? Yeah. Level 90 has a lot of quests. 7, 13. There's 18 level 90 quests and 2 level 91 quests. So I'm going to leave the 91 quest for another stream. But yeah. Let's hop into it then. Oh, it's congested. That's unfortunate. I didn't expect you to be congested already. Okay. Hopefully I'm speaking at a regular level. Nothing too crazy. Speaking of, I have had time to play Final Fantasy during a couple of days. Recently, I've been getting back into it before this stream. So, I've recently been trying to buy okay? Am I okay? Why do I have 2 streams? What? Huh? Where am I encoding? YouTube? Okay. Okay. YouTube stream is running. Surprisingly. That's good. Twitch stream is back. TikTok stream is back. Now, will this break once I re-enter the screen? Okay. No. Anyway, I was bringing this up. Let me see the go. I was bringing this up because I entered the housing lottery recently. When I checked yesterday, there were 3 people that were aiming for the plot I was aiming for. That's a 1 in 3 chance, right? This is the first time I've tried to get a house in Final Fantasy. So I'm hoping that it goes well. There's nothing you can do except hope and pray, though. So, what can you do, right? What did I sign up for? I think it was plot 55? Forget. Plot 54. Okay. Let's see the results. I'm probably going... Oh. Someone else already got the house. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for me. This was a really good plot. I didn't get it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. They already have a house built. Oh. This was a really good spot. I really like this spot. Let me go see if my next spot also got it. I think it was 422, I think. Like 422. Oh, there's multiple plots in 422. Was it always like that? Let me check. That's really disappointing. 1 in 3 chance, you know? It was 420. Lot 58. Is it still open? Uh-oh. There goes my tracking. If I'd aimed for 58 first, it's up these stairs. Let's see. Does this house have any lotteries on it? No, it does not. Oh, there was one active participant here. Ah! If I aim for this, I got a 50-50. Unfortunate, unfortunate. That sucks. Let's head to more by Dry Dock. Grab myself some Island Sanctuary, and then let's start Dawntrail. Yeah, I'm really disappointed. That was such a good plot, and I didn't get it. Housing lottery. It is a lottery. Nothing else you can say about that. Okay, let's see. Workshop. How's it looking? Tomorrow. Oh, I want a lot of stuff, apparently. How much in... One is cornflakes, one is dressing, one is sweet potato. Let's do sweet potato. Confection, sweet potato. I need another caramel. It looks like pumpkin pudding. Probably the best thing here. Pumpkin pudding. Potato. Pudding. Next. Cornflake. Preserved food. I guess we'll just have to do sauerkraut because it is another 4 hours. I don't know if that's optimal. I don't really care. Dressing is under ingredient. Tomato relish? Or probably honey work. I'll work. I've kind of stalled on my island sanctuary recently. I haven't been playing consistently enough. So my level has been kind of just stuck. Nothing I can really do about that. Relax. I'm pretty close to level 14 though, so that's good. Get our animals fed. Get our crop, which I have not grown. Okay. Now it's time for... Now it's time for Dawntrail. MSQ time. Aldesi and Anek. I still feel bad about that housing lottery. I'm just... Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ugh. Rich. Level 90. A new world to explore. Ojika Sunjika has a message for you. Welcome back, Ren. I've just had word from Erinville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Toral aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. I'm ignoring all the blue quests that I am missing in previous expansions because I want to get to current content before the new expansion drops. It's a lot. Ojika gave us good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erinville himself. So it looks like our party is Erinville, Utlamak, Trial, Alphino, Alize, and ourselves. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Toral. There will be other passengers, researchers and artisans, and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Erinville. I doubt anyone expected have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Thrall, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Turiola is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. Part of his reconstruction, Garland will seek ways to reconcile and re-engage with his neighbors. By visiting Thrall, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sorts of insights that might help our friends in Isambard. Ilzabard? But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Kryle? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archive, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. And then there's me. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. I go wherever so adventure is to be found. Like how I went on a treasure hunt and ended up saving someone's dragon. Sister. That was a crazy string of events. Endwalker patches were kind of wild. Yeah, that's what they tell me. Right then. We're all still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Okay, I think my audio balancing is a bit better. Hello, Aaronville. Why are you standing out here? Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Cutscene?
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Though Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map, the vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bootheswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience.
which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
All right, let's do this.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Ah. Looks like the narrator's Aaronville. Oh, we're out of the cutscene. Back to in-game rendered graphics.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good.
So far.
But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Ah.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know.
Yeah, but once we get there, we got Aetheryte.
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
This man seems important. His hair is green.
Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Okay. Let's see who we got around here. File up here. Got Wooflamont, who is very anxious. Alize. Okay. Aunt Jonathan. Oh, this will be my first visit to Thrall. Aunt Jonathan's the name. I was working at Eshtamel's Aesthetics in Ul'dah, but my employment with them, came to an end. Oh, that's why his hair's like that. That's why I visited Charlie in hopes of turning over while I was attempting and failing to find a new job. I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, so Tuliolal seemed like a perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Okay, hello. I see you in Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. Hello, Mr. Mercenary. I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Thrall, it's becoming practical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our war band have fallen. So we head home to lick our wounds. My story? Well, since you've asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the Great Keaton Run. I like your shirt. Actually, I might pick that up for myself. It looks nice. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot in Thrall almost 80 years ago, the mmorpg's leader said to have welcomed Keaton Run with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. The real treasure was a crops he brought back: potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which were spread across Eorzea like wildfire. Grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. Tales say Keaton Run returned to Thrall several times after that. The ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even the seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Okay. There's a gleaner over here. Hello, gleaner. Self-assured trader. Adventure, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Thralli both. This is your first crossing the salt, as they say. Do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this: it is not uncommon for various races to be referred to instead by names of certain clans. The Makode, Ketraso, Hrothgar, the Shabal. Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. Fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to take offense. Thank you for the culture tip. Okay, hello Alpha. Now, what are you looking at? Barrier generator. Sprightly Sailor, hello, sir. You want to make a wager? Taking bets on who stole that in the next Dawn server's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants for the right to succession. There's young Clomos, one of them, of course. But from what a mmorpg bloke was telling me, the 3 others are all strong contenders. Not too many keen on risking their coin on the third promise. I'm assuming the third promise is what they call Wukama. Probably the third born? Or the third in line? You learn anything of interest? I learned a couple new things. Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Wukama and Aaronville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly here up on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Wow, these quests take a while. Uh-oh, it's raining. Hopefully we don't accidentally crash into something or get shipwrecked.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Ah,
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother,
well, that's not good.
Oh dear.
Ah, could have expected. Doesn't
Come,
sound
we
good.
should lend what aid we can.
Time for our adventurers to help, I
I have
guess.
not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Wow, this is really bad.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
I like the freeze frames. They're cute.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
It felt like they're going for that classic adventure.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Ah, looking good. Are we there? Did we make it? At least the day is clear again.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
I hope that
Seabirds.
I grow to like Clomos more. She seems like a nice person.
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Oh. So there's like a huge reef system. I wonder if we get to explore it.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach.
Ugh.
Easy.
He's having a time.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
A new expansion is always fun.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
There's the thing! It said the thing! Oh, the music. Yakral. Tuliolal. I wonder how time zones work in Final Fantasy. I'm assuming that everything is like on a day-night cycle based on yours. But it'd be interesting to see the new world like have a different time.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
Oh wow, there's a new bot seller. Huh. How do I do it? There we go. Apparently I have... Yeah, apparently I have to do something. Where is my... Where is my chat? There is lots of I forgot what it was. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait to add the term later. Because I don't wanna get I don't wanna get cooked. Ah! Oh, there it is. My room is heating up because this game takes up so much GPU.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Ah! Hello?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuli Yolal?
Here it is. I found it. I found it. There it is. Lock terms and phrases. I don't want this. Don't want that either. Okay. I just have to keep adding bot turn?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Okay, yeah, because this is like the princess.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Glad to see it. Oh, it's been 40
Suggesting
minutes.
I don't look the part. Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
I wonder if I'll get the echo. I'm pretty sure we still have it, even if Heidelin isn't here anymore. Oh, hello, welcome! Welcome on Twitch! That is such a cute emote. Yeah! I'm excited to play through Dawntrail. Hello, Aaronville. Well, despite the storm's effort to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. A new world to explore! First quest, and it only took like 50 minutes. We've arrived in Turiola. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. Ooh, wait. Brundite. High level 6 or 5? Oh, I'm surprised. My artifact, my tombstone gear is actually better. Huh. While being on solid ground has improved Clomos' mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. Thank you for your well wishes. Okay, right then. First things first. Honestly, I'm really hopeful that I enjoy Dawntrail more. I've heard stories about people not liking it, but I enjoyed it a lot. You know, I enjoyed Stormblood, so I'm hoping that people are just being slightly negative, and that it's not actually that bad. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments there. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third Clomos has found herself some new followers then. Follower? Clomos, are you unwell? Uh-oh. Tracking? Tracking. Okay, we're back. No, not at all. Could it be better? The third Clomos does not get sick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. It sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third Clomos. Everyone will be curious, to be certain. Your siblings have a tendency to demand a respectful distance. You're just so easy to approach. I enjoy it so much when you do. Don't ever worry that you are a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Clomos is technically royalty here. Technically! Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move into so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Ren, you and Kyle can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. The voyage was hard on us all, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wandering. It's still very divided? It's been 2 years since the expansion dropped, right? I hear that the Dawntrail patches were well received at least. I remember, I think it was patch 7.2, 7.3, where they said the MSP was really good. I'm assuming that the patches are or, well, technically we're getting, like, more patches later, but I'm pretty optimistic. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Clomos nauseous die. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Hopefully my audio mixing isn't too bad. Okay. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all? Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Aaronville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the dock. Only vessels with shallow depths can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges carrying cargo up and down the rivers of settlement. Much of the incoming traffic, Dawntrail, southern land, plans there provide various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to merchant stalls in the neighboring market. Speaking of which, Bayside Devi should be our next stop. Ooh. Wow! A big place. We have Dawntrail, southern land now. Looks like lower area is unexplored. This upper area is Dawntrail and Dawntrail. There are 3 areas down here. Assuming it's the Dawntrail, there's areas of. There's 1 area. Oh no! Oh no! What's that question mark? I guess the main market is where we can go. Wow, this place looks cool. And there's a delivery movement. This is Bayside Devi, Tuliol's largest marketplace. Being right in the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, you most likely have. Alright, I should mention Tuliolo. I think with Hell, trying to see about the Helu trade. Don't worry, more and more trades coming into the viewers, yes, and most shops are happy to accept your deal. There are also Wachu Mechi, another market piece. I'm going to butcher so many names. Another market piece is here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next we head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your face. plaza. Look at that. That is a really pretty design for an aetheryte. What is this cup? Sinatra. So this is dyeable. This is a dyeable monk job here. What top I usually don't like things that change too low. I feel like it's good for it's good for glam designs sometimes and layering and stuff, but sometimes they just go way too far. I think damn if up. It's like the I think it's Expedition. Oh yeah, the Expeditioner's Tabard. I really don't like this part. It extends way too low. Like I enjoy the silhouette. It's just this part is really annoying to dial around. What do you think of that, eh? Good to see. Have aetherytes in Tuliolal? I think I told you before, but my brother Hana spent 3 years studying in Charlie. He fell in love with the nation's and its ways. He brought back with us the knowledge of aetheryte construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. You do the attuning thing? Ready to go, head down again, and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top, the gate leads to Dawntrail. You take a stop at right between close on the way. So that's the headquarters of the landslide. Hello, aetheryte. And let me set this as my security token destination. Because I will be teleporting here a lot, I presume. You know, I'm very attached to my Rogadin now. Sometimes I get the feeling I want to try out, like, Malhrothgar, and, I want to try out Malhrothgar, maybe Milmakode, but I just like, I like my Rogadin too much. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain, as you can see. So the builders make sure the city's main thoroughfares are wide enough to accommodate wagons. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wuklamat gets her endless endurance. Oh my goodness. Have you ever walked in San Francisco? For it. I've been to trips to San Francisco a couple of times. And the elevation at some point when you want to walk somewhere is pretty bad. Okay, let's see. This place is really cool. Yeah. Hello, Ethernet shard. Come on, let me attune. Yeah, it is a new shiny city. It's really cool. Thank goodness for the Aetherites. Not eager to pick the boys. Yeah, trial. Here we are. Bright Plume Post. The soldier station here are responsible for defending Yolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zorlja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial rank. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alizé should be around here too. Come on. Time I show you the guide gate. It's right next. It's right at the northern end of the colony. You know, I do want to do. One of the reasons I want to get a VR system is because I kind of want to try doing a first-person, just like walking tour of Eorzea. I think it'd be really cool to like VR in my character and like do a walking tour in first person with like Gridani. Yeah. It seems like it'd be really cool. Because you get to see a better scale of everything too. Like imagine exploring Eorzea as a Lalafell. Massive, isn't it? On the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokwi? Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yoktural, the southern land, the mother. Zoktural, the northern land, the father, lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great land mass, but long, long ago, two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. Familiar sounding tale, and put to mind the conflict between Tidal and Zodiar. But getting back to Zoktural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. My father, Incredible, united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. Many clans in Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the land to put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. Oh, I like this. This is I like that it isn't like this isn't like an overly we have to save the continent deal. It's more like let's have a contest to become the next leader. I think it's fun. It's a fun setup. The main reason I want to win the throne so I can preserve the peace built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Electoral requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they don't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm the Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Then I'll make sure you win, mark my word. I really mean that. Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure. You know, I'm really glad we had that Xenos fight in Endwalker, because I feel like it really helped me flesh out my Warrior of Light, you know? But Xenos, like, he kind of sucks fighting-wise, but he's so fun as a villain. He just does whatever. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. That's quest 1 out of... How many do I got? I got 11 quests to go through, so 10 more. And I've been in stream for about an hour. Uh-oh. Video stairs. We'll head west now, towards the Arch of the Dawn. A dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Hopefully all certainty doesn't want your method of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of the area, let me know and we'll continue on. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so sneak up if it interests you as we walk. Where is the house? I would hide my HUD, but I'd kind of like to see it. This is really nice. I'm really glad that they redid the graphic system at the beginning of Dawntrail. It's I kind of remember what the game used to look like, but I don't really. I know some people had issues with the visual update, but I'm glad that they managed to keep it looking Final Fantasy while making everything look pretty good. Also, all the glam updates recently have been really good. I think it's great. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yakui temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Bakral to appease the gods who slumber in the great ocean trench. After the Yakui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. When Papala was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Thrall. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation for the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Thrall. Leola, let's climb these set of stairs here all the way up. Really city of stairs. You know... Oh, wow, you've been around for a while. No glamour? One of the draws to the game for me was glamour. I think I played around Endwalker release? I don't really remember. It's been maybe 4-ish years. ARR PS3 beta. Whoa! That is crazy. The view from up here is nice. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what the carving at the top represents. Papa's palace is called Wallach, which gradually translates to invincible resilience. Probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back later. Let's move on for now. Now, speaking of stairs, in my trip to Japan, I stayed in an Airbnb with my family, and those stairs were so steep, and they were kind of narrow. I was so worried about, like, accidentally slipping and falling every time I'd walk up and down those stairs. Facial tracking? Yeah. My GPU is chugging. If the market wasn't horrible, and if I had a better income, I'd have upgraded my PC. I did it in 2021. So hopefully, sometime in 2020, 2030, 2031, I'll upgrade. So this is the Resplendent Quarter? What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Saron clans. Anulja, Jabal, Pelu Pelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Orawada, Hekaro, and Shatoda, who moved south to the Industrial Land of Yogg-Saron. essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Coral. True representation of Tuliola's diverse character. Adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. What do you think? Come, we'll take you down the stairs. I know this is based on North America, but... Well, not North America. The America. But is it mostly based on South America? Or is, like, Dawntrail also based on North America? It's like a split. It'd be interesting. Wow. The Dawn Herald. They play for formal occasions. Okay? Is this the right way? No. There's more stairs. I'll see! Oh, I'm excited to head to Dawntrail. But that means I'm gonna have to wait until like half the expansion. Ah! I'm already feeling... I'm already feeling excitement. I heard a lot of people were kind of torn on the story, but people really like the encounter design. And like combat and stuff. Oh, hi on TikTok. The real answer is North America big. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this does kind of feel Panama Canal-y. I won't lie. I'm really interested to explore. And here are dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliyola. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Hana brought back some plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. At that time, he's added flights to other settlements, trade with frontier communities. It's never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Ark of the Dawn awaits. Go the wrong direction now. Alright, thank you for swinging by on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being there when I entered Dawntrail. Like, whoa. Yeah, this is a really cool place. I will not lie. You know, if I usually do post patches on the job I'm going to do the next expansion with, but that's because the next expansion has released. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna have to pick up Viper to level 100. Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna have to pick up Viper to level 100. I'll probably play Viper in the expansion. I guess the best way to put it is that I like doing the main expansion, the post patch, on different jobs. There's 2 jobs released every expansion. Might as well play them, right? Here's the Ark of the Dawn. Wow. There it is. This is it. The Ark of the Dawn. The giants were still here. It was known as the Dawntrail land. When Papa founded Trail, everyone began using his present name in honor of his great achievement. So the gate is, so this It is Ozamuka, a wetland south of the city. Depending on what the rite of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Ozamuka. Name alone is intriguing. Speaking of, what were those fluffy animals you passed earlier? Are those alpacas? Oh, they're so cute. Those are alpacas. They're 4-legged. They're quite blasted to me. I haven't spit at you yet. You'll learn soon enough, Kyle. You'll learn soon enough. Forget the alpaca. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. And that's quest 2, thank goodness. It didn't take too long. Oh wow! This place would be really nice for deposing, huh? Wish to learn the history of Tuliola, then look further. These stone pillars. Oh, are these like historical carvings? What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations. If you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. The following event cannot be skipped. Check the stone pillars. I'm assuming this is a zoom and shoot. I do like the motif they have for the song. Pictures. Wait, no, are those are glyphs? They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mumblejaw. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploit of my father, Guljaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal keep peace. Study them as long as you like. Oh, it's one of these! I remember, I was doing the new variant dungeon with a friend. The intro had something like this. Lay of the Brotherhood. Pillar tells the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer, Ket something. I can never remember the name. I mean, Ketenra? Ah, that's the one. Ketenra's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. Said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenra's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Ketenran. Ah. Here we have the Lay of Reed. This is the story of when Papa visited Hanu in their village in Kozaluka. The people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu. Not for the colorful plumage, but a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise you took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are bright and cheerful for it. We hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. Lay of Pot. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pot, which depicts the Mulbins of Komazuka. They might wear odd masks that sound really muffled when they talk. The gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Surely the Vanu aren't the only people with gift Raleigh counterpart. Lay of Repast. This one recounts the Lay of Repast. As you can probably tell, the figures depicted here is the Shabal, like me. For decades, the Shabal and Mamalja were at war for control of the forest of Dawntrail. Actually, Papa took to end the conflict has since been hailed as the first steps to the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hawkar in Bosnia known as the Hellions. In their society, women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. And here in Tural, Shabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. If you're done with the first half, we can move to the second. Oh, there's a second half of Pillars. Yeah. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Ropacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the merchant class. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tural. Don't let their sights fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Lay of Ice. This is one of my favorite. The Lay of Ice. Pick a battle with the legendary Tural Vidural. Ali Gamarda. I should explain. Tural Vidural is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Har described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Oh, that makes sense. Gamarda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for suppression and its terror, visited upon Tural every time it stirred from slumber. 80 years ago, ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidural, seal it away in Orapacha Mountain. Despite his reputation, however, Gamarda is also a symbol of power. That is why you see its likeness on Turali's national emblem adorning the banners at the palace. Blank pill. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliol's history, whatever that may be. I have a feeling it's going to be whoever becomes the next Dawn servant. Because if this is the next, what is it? Because if this is the next, what's it called? If this is the story of the first Dawn servant and how he united the nation, the end of the story would probably go on that blank slate. Themes and such. Lay of the Proof. That big fellow is of the Yakui, the largest of all Tural's people. Those giants must use their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yaktural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Zaktural. You recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Ropachi. I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop, build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambition and place in Raleigh history? Trail of history, then? Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. Let's go have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Ooh, wait. Is there a... Hello? Etherite. Ethernet shard. Hello. I wonder how many shards I have. Probably a decent amount. Oh, I really liked Jog. When they added Jog, it was great. I'm missing 2. Not bad. Where is this? Have you ever had tacos? Tacos! Oh, now I'm craving tacos. There's a food truck, like a 15 to 30-minute walk from my place. They sell really good tacos. Oh, and it's like a hard shell taco. Okay. They're a truly all-out classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour, and you fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops all sell them, but I like how they're made here at the Balya the best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old rookie food. Oh, I love tacos. Wow. Oh, wow. This place goes right down to the beach. Oh, this is great. We're just talking to all the patrons, huh? So many people. Every dish looks so delicious. So we got skewers, more skewers, some tacos. I'm assuming this is like a 3 taco platter, nachos. Well, more like chips and salsa. A couple of drinks. Fruit platters. It's making me hungry. Hello, good sir.
Brook Evo!
Brook Evu. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to say it.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the silver scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
But does it exist? That angle made me think I was going to get the echo.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
You know, I used to be very partial to hard-shell tacos, but honestly, I like soft-shell more.
Oh.
Oh, come on!
If it isn't the third promise.
Can he say the can he say the quotations around promise?
What the?
Now, who is this?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Oh, this guy is annoying.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor.
Bakul Jaja the Mighty, apparently.
Glory on your name, brother.
And then Bakul Jaja the Mystic.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Is this the guy she doesn't want to give?
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
This seems like it would
None
end
of this has
poorly.
any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
This guy is annoying already.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
I need both of them to immediately get humbled.
Listen to me, you.
Damn taco.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa,
Okay. Tell based on their eye.
and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Ubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Fuck though. No, my tacos!
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Oh my gosh, I wanted my freaking tacos! Best way to make a villain, have him be all high and mighty and also ruin your food. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliola cuisine. We should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top. You can head up from the Sonic Quarter or even the east side of Calomarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city is laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volukshunsa. Or empty belly. Let me try and get that back. I'm rapidly approaching its location. A summoning bell. Stairway straight up. Was there? No, there was not. Okay. Have to climb. I assume that's why there's an Ethernet shard there. That house is very separated. Here we go. We actually get to head inside this one. Give me all the Ethernet. You have achieved yourself to all the Ethernet. Yay! Here it is, the palace / temple. Wow, those are really tall doors. And here is everyone else. made it. Good, then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted cold brie, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Okay. I will be right back. I have returned, and my room is very warm. The song speaking with Aaronville's several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright, it's time for the Rite of Succession. Oh, that's quest 5. About 2 hours in. Another 2, and then we'll be in quest, finish up the quest I set aside. Okay, I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Unbridled enthusiasm made it quite rather difficult. Invariably something catch their eyes, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly squirrels. Yeah, I understand that all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Perhaps more water. Stay moisturized. Talking so long. Right then. Now it's time on side of the palace. Optical launch control. The allies have chosen. And how close he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in. Now, do we have a rendered cutscene with like good cinematography and camera angles? That's my question. Is that how I think it is? What are you doing here, my guy?
Estinian? When did he get here?
Yeah.
What's the point? Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunpurge to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Vow of Resolve, Gulul Jaja. It seems that these two, it seems that dual-headed Mamulja have different titles for each head, but they share a name.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
Damn, you didn't have to call me out immediately.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
Just went, let's go that way.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonash.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant.
Ah, he has a difficult relationship with the family, huh?
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! All-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
We're gonna get jump scared by the entirety of the scions just existing here, huh?
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
I'm assuming Bakul Jaja's entourage were the two other Mamulja we saw walking. Yup. The retreat. Wow, we have a lot of people.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zerolja. The second promise, Hana. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
Chosen of Mamu. Forget what that means.
You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
Okay, so this is like an adaptation of his culture. For this mixing pot thing. Okay. Okay. I'm liking it. That's why we have this person who is not part of the family, technically.
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Okay, so it was a rite of combat thing. So one for the people.
Now you have us to compete against. Oh, though it seems the one-head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Oh, Kent's in here.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the rite of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural.
And
find the City of Gold.
Oh.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Hana.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own four eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey
at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Oh, it's like the stone pillars.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. It's like what is it? It's like the Great Race? I've never watched the show, but I heard it was cool.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
Why don't you just quit then?
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
I fear Bakul Jaja is going to sabotage us tablets-wise. Oh, Kryle's walking up immediately.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Kryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Not at this time. Keyword.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
I guess this quest will be a lot to trial too, then.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Golov.
So cool. Oh, they just dropped it. It's like, ha ha ha, you're exploring this. Have fun. I feel under duress.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Okay? Okay.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
Whoop. There we go.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Wow. This cutscene really is absolutely annihilating my GPU.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey leads. I'm excited for it, honestly. Unfortunately, I cannot show you because my model is frozen.
So you are committed to your path. I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come.
Here they come! It's Sarolja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
Oh, wow.
Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
Serelja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Very politic.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Serelja, the palace seer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children, yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
Wow. Artifacting all over my game.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Cryon, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions.
Oh! Yeah, Krell has that echo.
Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
Okay, that's, antagonist number 2.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Looks like he came from Charlotte.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Yeah, very modernized.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
Wow, everything is...
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Yeah, they don't... He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's just like a... He just like exploring the world, I guess. Oh, there's Jaja, huh?
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Clomos.
Popular too. Well, split popularity.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola.
Jeez.
I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Looks like other people are leaving too. I guess Clomos isn't that popular.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's Promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
So an unimpressive
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
I have a feeling it might be the power of friendship here.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Ugh, that was a long cutscene. So much for the briefing scene I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets that are connected to the Kyoki saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars and check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea, let's go and take a look. Truly is a mountain village, huh? Here we are. That makes everyone Clomos tablets good, of course. Everyone has a tablet? Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. What tablet did I get? Oh wait, there are 7 tablets with images on them. Unless I'm missing something. The glyphs appear to be identical. Only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be hidden. So now that we've established this is the same, where do we go from here? Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path we walked guiding Charles' people, and that we would encounter several electors along the way. Then we have the answer there in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Kyoki saga. The events of this portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hana settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during the festival season. The whole village was alive with good cheer. Also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. Oh, it looks like the quest split here. heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm that we passed through at sea. Apparently, it ravaged Dawntrail several days ago. Because our roads were not as well paved as the Eorzea's, they are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking dead-end trail, we just spend a few moments making inquiry. It's information we need. Just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. We'll be prudent to ensure we've prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Oh, do we have, what are these, bungalows or whatever? That's right, the reservation is here with Clomos. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once he's finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Shibalia. Will we finally get our damn tacos? Greetings, visitor to Kuliolal. Welcome to the Aura Cabin. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your room. Let me see what the in room looks like. Ooh, oh, spacious. And we have an oceanfront view. Oh, this is beautiful. Two beds. Sitting area. No heating element, but a place to keep everything. Armoire, summoning bell, climber dresser. This is a nice room. Must have cost a lot, but I guess since we're like traveling companions of the princess, it doesn't really matter. What? Dark Forest. Dark Forest, I'm assuming, probably. Dark Forest is probably Arcadia, I guess? I think that's what it's called. The raid series for this expansion. Await my companions, please. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Ren. Where are Erinville and Buklaman? Oh! Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals, who hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Well, I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I'm honored that the third Clomos would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to visit. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be better occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link pearls? What's this? It is called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. That's so. What a handy thing to have. Be useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two friends here. Right. The Tuliolol saga features a number of Thrall's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, settlements relatively close to the city. So I brought a representative of each. As mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals, make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okhanu, is located in Kozamuga. The other, smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of businessmen and folk from Uru Pacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold, craft all kinds of marvelous goods, which Pello, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that venturous instinct of yours to work for us, and pick our destination. The main scenario will branch into two paths, accepting a quest from the Hanu or temporarily prevent you from taking the quest from Pello. The second quest will be available once you finish. Story elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice, choosing the entity you prefer and embark on your trail. Ah, get it? Dawntrail? Oh, hello. What? Donnie? Oh, hunt! Let me pick up the hunt mark. Yours? Okay, let's go pick up hunts then. Oh, there's a lot of people down here. Hello. Finger protection recommended? Okay, cool. Now we've got Hunt. Dawn Hunt. Not back enough. Woo! What else you got? Neo Kingdom? Oh yeah, weren't these like really cool? No stuff I can put onto my warrior. This is a cool looking set. And it looks like it has 2 die channels. Okay. One. That's the cycle. I am excited. Honestly, I am a bit tired from this first stream, and I don't really want to push into a new area. I'll leave that for next stream. It's probably going to take a while. I will not lie. It's probably going to take me a while to get through these first couple of quests. Yeah, these first couple of quests took me, first quests have taken about 2.5 hours. I don't really want to try pushing further than that today. So we're gonna chill. Yes, I'm a sightseer. It's on my adventure plane. Hello, please let me fill out my sightseeing log. Thank you. Sightseeing log extended. Nice. Okay. What else have we got? I just got an F. Is there an armory chest here? Doesn't look it. My FC said that we got a couple of minions in the FC chest. So I'm going to grab that before we leave. Once again, Limsa is still extremely popular. But a lot of people don't go to the upper decks often. I already have all of. Oh, orchestra. Maybe I'll grab it. Yeah, it looks like the chest is filled up with minions again. Find a Karu. I will grab it. I think. I don't want to take too many, but these have been here for a while, so I'm just gonna grab them all. Don't want to be greedy, but I just got a reminder. We got a lot of minions. Alright, let's Haru. Weapon. Fill out my minion collection then. You know, the thing about me is that I'm an achievement hunter, but I also have low motivation. So, bad combo. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me today. I had a lot of fun trying out Dawntrail. We did 6 quests. That's crazy. But it was the intro, so I'm not really surprised at it. Anyway, I guess that's it. Let me lower this and increase. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Jeez, that took a while. Anyway, this is my kind of big comeback. I didn't mean it to be a big comeback, but here it is. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, consider checking out on Twitch and giving me a like and a follow. If you're on Twitch, please consider doing the same. If you're on YouTube, please consider hitting the YouTube button, like and subscribe, notification bells if you want to get my stream. The streams are usually scheduled by Sunday evenings, Monday mornings. But I'm not really sure. My schedule's out of whack right now. So I think right now it's kind of weekly on Saturdays is the current plan. Tentative plan. Anyway, besides that, all of my streams are archived on the YouTube and Twitch. You can check out old stuff there. Check out the schedule on the YouTube page or the schedule page. Thank you. That's it, I guess. Anyway, have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Captain Clomos signing off. Goodbye, Star Marauders, and stay dreamy!